The Bears take on the Titans, 1 p.m. Eastern start time. The Titans are the 6-point favorite at home. Total's 46 and a hook. We've won 2 out of our last 3 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage, and access to the extra daily pick costs just $2.99. We're also 2-1 in our last 3 board member tier package plays on that site as well. We have over 625 members signed up and active on that page. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, when it comes to this Bears-Titans matchup, Chicago is currently plus 210 for some money line cash. And despite losing their last 2 straight, Chicago's actually successfully covered the point spread in 3 out of their last 4 contests. They've been a fairly decent covering team this year. The Bears have also played well on the road, going 3-1 straight up when they travel. They also went 3-1 against the spread in those ball games. The Bears are in the top 10 in fewest road points allowed. They're also in the top 10 in the league in fewest yards allowed per play. Now, this Bears D has 17 sacks on the season and 9 takeaways. Safety Tayshaun Gibson has 2 interceptions from the secondary, along with 43 total tackles. He's having a solid first half of the season. Of course, can't mention the Bears D without Khalil Mack. Mack is currently leading the club in sacks with 6.5, and keep in mind, he's always double and triple teamed. They always got a tight end on him, a running back, kind of chip blocking him. He's also got 11.5 tackles for loss and 2 forced fumbles. And, of course, Roquan Smith, this guy is everywhere. He leads the team in tackles with 71 of them. He also has 10 tackles for loss and 5 PDs. Now, the Bears are in the top 3 in the league in fewest second quarter points allowed. They're also in the top 3 in fewest fourth quarter points allowed as well, and that's really where it counts, where it matters. And, of course, if you're into historical trends, I always like to throw a couple of those in here. The Bears have successfully covered the number in 4 out of their last 5 meetings with Tennessee. And speaking of the Titans, they're currently on a 2-game losing streak where they went 0-2 against the number in those contests. They lost 31-20 to the Cincinnati Bengals this past Sunday. Real bad loss for the organization, and that was a game where the Titans had scored just 7 total points through the first 3 quarters. Now, Tennessee's just 2-5 against the point spread in their last 7 contests on the season. They also rank in the top 10 in the league in most passing yards allowed per contest. The Titans have failed to cover the point spread in 6 out of their last 8 meetings with the NFC North. And when it comes to the total in this one, Tennessee's gone 4-0 to the over at Nissan Stadium. They also saw 6 out of their 7 contests on the season get over the line. Lots of overs for this Tennessee I almost said program, ball club. Meanwhile, the Bears on the other side, they're coming off a game with the Saints that flew over the number themselves. 2 out of their last 4 road games also got over the line. So with all that said and done, give me the underdog Chicago Bears +6 and the over 46.5 in that ball game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for NFL Week 9. And, of course, this is Part 2. If you want to see Part 1 of NFL Week 9, link for that video is in the comment section below. But once again, happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully you guys had a great start to your week. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, I just want to quickly remind you once again that we are currently 2-1 in our last 3 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage, and access to that content costs just $2.99. We also won 2 out of our last 3 board member tier package plays on that site as well. We once again currently have over 625 members signed up and active on that site. And if you want to join them and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, when it comes to the free content right here on YouTube, we're going to take a look at the New York Football Giants, and I guess I'm going the wrong way here. There we go. New York Football Giants taking on the Washington football team, 1 p.m. Eastern start time. Washington's the 3-point favorite at home. Total's 42.5.